back to the Trap Bootcamp YouTube page. We are so happy to have you back. If this is your first time viewing, please go ahead and like the content and also share, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you know when we are posting a new video or we're going live. Today we are going to get into part 2 to my fitness transformation, my first bikini competition. All right, so let me be honest with you and tell you, as I said before, this was really hard.
Really hard.
I mean, really hard. I'm not playing, okay? Like, don't take it lightly. If you think you're gonna get into being a competitor for bikini, make sure that you understand that this takes a level of discipline that is beyond anything you can think of, okay? It is not about doing what your homegirls do and seeing what it is a very lonely situation. You are by yourself quite a lot. I was by myself a lot. I had to train by myself because people didn't understand how serious the discipline was. In order for me to lose that amount of weight to get on stage, I had to change habits that I had been living with for over 30 years. And that is hard. I did my first competition at 40. I'm 46 now, and I guess in 4 years I will be doing another competition. But I can't even explain to you. It was serious, y'all. Like, it was intense.
Watch this. Old school patch on a walk with it. Yeah. G's on the microphone, and I'ma let it be known right now. Different state of mise-en. You can play for yours, but I'ma ride for mine.
Layers started coming off, I started to realize how there was purpose in this. If I got on that stage, my clients that would come in would see that I had enough discipline to get up there and do it, and that they could do it as well. Because I'm no different than anybody else, you know? Just like you. I'm just like you. I step into my pants, I go to the bathroom just like you do. Nothing different. It's just the drive, right? The mental stability that I've gained over the years through fitness and just this life change and transformation. This journey was an interior and exterior experience for me. It was a time where I really had to discipline myself beyond belief, and I had to go through therapy. And it was time for me to break down the bad habits that I had formed from my childhood. It was time to break down the bad habits that I had formed in college from the way I was eating, and just had to analyze myself as a whole, as a person, and understand that those were behaviors that I had adapted to. My life I surrounded myself in eating. Eating was the way that I did it, and I needed to change that. I had to look at myself and say, you know what? You are playing games. You are not disciplining yourself. You are not doing what you're supposed to do. And honestly, my first bikini competition, I was at like 89%. I didn't even do 100% because I did cheat. I cheated, and that's why I got 13th place. All right, let's get into the good stuff. Okay. I want to give you guys some advice. All right, so I'm going to give you 4 tips that you need to think about before doing your first bikini competition. Number 1, how much muscle? What you need to understand is the fitness industry is changing. Right now, we're going through a pandemic, so I'm not really knowing what the deal is. We're heavy on the shoulders, the tricep, and the glute. And we're in a place where they still want to see a nice soft body, a woman's body, but they do want to see some of the musculature in the body, in the muscle. But they don't want to see the striations, like if you were doing, figure and you got that They don't want to really see that. And they want to see a nice glute. That is a wonderful thing. They love a nice glute. But they're also looking for the V shape, which the sister don't have the V shape right now. But that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm living in my truth, and I'm living in my comfortable area. So it's not the V shape right now. I don't know what this is. Number 2, how lean should you be? Now, this is important. It depends on the time, honestly. In the time, I'm not sure what they're looking for right now, but some shows they're looking for a thinner look with a higher glute, thicker shoulder. Some shows they're starting to look for a fuller body. We're coming into a place where it's more body positive. So we might be in a really good place when it comes to fitness, but there's still certain things that you need to go through and be by the book on your body. So the one thing that you want to do is get a trainer, get a posing coach, get a nutritionist. Don't try to do this on your own. Yeah, it's great. You can go to YouTube and learn everything, but you need help. My first show, I did not get help. Okay, I went on to YouTube and every day look at these videos. As you can see, every day I was in the gym making up my own poses that I thought was what they wanted. And then when I got on stage, no, none at all. But I was happy with the package, that's all. I was happy with the discipline. Number 3 is stage presence. Very, very important. Make sure, as I said before, get a posing coach. You need a posing coach because like for me, it wasn't that hard because I was used to getting on stage and strutting my stuff. Being a rapper, I knew how to bring my braggadocious energy to the stage. But it's different when you're used to being and then you have to be and that is different. But it did teach me some sexy little tips and ways to make myself, just be more of a lady. Honestly, I loved it. I had to get a tan. It was great. But your stage presence is important, so you have to be able to get, be ready to wear a skimpy little outfit with some diamonds on it. Maybe your butt cheeks all the way out. Butt cheeks all the way out.
Butt cheeks all the way out.
You got to have all your butt out. All your butt has to be out. You cannot I tried to do like just the top cheek. No. All your butt cheeks are out. So you better get ready to bring some butt cheeks to the stage. So Michelle's kind of concerned that the spray tan hit her face and that she's already black and she thinks she's gonna be blacker. I don't think so. But if tomorrow when we wake up, we look like crispy critters, then there'll be a problem. So, I'm about to go on stage. I'm really nervous. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm here and it's gonna have to work. Okay, last but not least, number 4, show strategy. How many shows are you going to do in a year? How many shows are you going to do in 2 years? Do you want your pro card? Are you just doing this for fun? Are you just getting up there to strut it for one time and get off? What are you doing? Because there is a process. If it's your first show, my first show, I think I did 20 weeks on the first. The second show, I think I did 16 weeks. And my muscle had matured from the first show, so it wasn't as hard to gain muscle. And now if I decided to do a show again, it'll be hard after 50 to gain that muscle. But because the muscle maturity and the muscle has memory, it won't be hard for me to get back down. I just probably I won't have as much elasticity in my skin because the sister's getting older, you know what I'm saying? But black don't crack. Black don't crack. Overall, this is what you need to think about if you are going to do your first bikini competition. This was just a little bit more about my fitness journey and transformation and my first bikini competition. Stay tuned for part 3 where we dive into what I ate. What I ate throughout my transformation, what I can no longer eat because of that transformation. Oh my God. I did get my brown statue. I'm going to introduce her to you today. And here she is. This is the thing that I wanted the most out of this whole thing was this brown statue. It was hard to get this. This was from my second competition. On part 3 video, we will get more into how I got this here statue. We'll talk about what I ate during that time, and then I'll also start giving you guys some more videos. Let me know what you want to see. Here at Trap Bootcamp, our goal is to transform, regenerate, and actively progress and share this fitness information with our community. So be on the lookout for our podcast. We have a season 2 coming for the podcast, and be on the lookout for more videos. Thank you for joining me. Peace out.
Reset, rewind, let's go.